Man De'ovid Rachmono, Kol Man De'ovid Rachmono, letav.
A special thank you to Volvi Korn for providing the food tonight. Tonight we're standing here to thank Hashem for the great miracle that occurred here this time last year. Although we were devastated by Hurricane Sandy, yet, Baruch Hashem, in our community, Lei Nifkad Mimenu Ish, everyone came out alive. We're standing at the water. We live on the water, and we love the water. Torah Nimshal Alamayim. Torah is called and compared to water. That is also why this event is climaxed by presenting this community with a new Sefer Torah. We are also here to show our appreciation and to thank each and every one that made it possible for the community to get off the ground, dust off, and rebuild itself. We thank you all, from the largest donor to the little 3-year-old girl in Lakewood who touched my heart when we received her $1 donation. And of course, the people of Baltimore who once again made this long and tiring trip. Thank you. Flatbush, the Upper West Side, Yeshiva University, the young men and women from the Israeli Army, all who came to rid our homes of wet, muddy, and moldy contents. We thank all the host families who graciously hosted Seagate residents, all the volunteers who brought food, the Syrian community of Ocean Parkway, all the women who worked tirelessly to provide food and clothing for our community, the school children of Beis Yaakov, the other school children, especially those in Toronto that adopted a home in Seagate. If you are here, you helped someone, or perhaps a lot of someones in this community. As one community, it really means that you helped me as well. In the words of my friend Chaim Shmuel Friedman and his family, and I quote, "We may not have it all together." Kol Man De'ovid Rachmono, Come De'ovid Rachmono, letav.
needed to take action. We wouldn't know when the water would stop. Where am I going to go now? So, first thing we did is grab water, we grabbed food, and we grabbed the kids, and we started moving everybody up to the second floor. We started hearing electrical circuits, like zaps of electric. The next thing we know, Ginny starts screaming in the radio that a house on this block blew up, and another house blew up. And now he's saying that these houses are blowing up. What's going on here? It must be something with the gas line. So I'm thinking to myself, this is how it's going to end. The house is just going to blow up. I told my kids, there's a possibility this house is going to blow up. There was a traumatic evening that people did not.
We kommen nach Hongkong spät in der Nacht, als mein Vater ist auf der Gabelstraße, und wir können sich keine Zeit zu geben. Ich habe nicht mehr gehabt.
Ich bin gesetzt an der Tag. Met de basis doen kunnen we wissen waar ik. Aber ich bin auf dem Grund gestellt op de heen. En op de heen heb ik me gewoon gehaald. En ik ben naar Rome gebracht.
It sounds something happened in Seagate, I don't know what. About 12 o'clock at night, I'm going to give him a shruga, and I'm come around the car, and the guy Neptune and Crapsy, that's where everything started.
United States of America. So I called up Yankee Meyer and I said, Yankee, I'm going to take the Hachnosas ambulance, and I'm going around the neighborhood, and I'm going to start picking people up with this ambulance. I need you to send me school buses, because I need to get these people out.
They took us out of the gate, and the amazing job the Atzolo did, we came out of the gate with the 3 different lines of buses, and they asked me, Borough Park, Williamsburg, or Flatbush, and which one they took, and they drove me all the way to my daughter's house.
While I was walking, I find myself closing car doors. I've seen some dead animals, cats, and stuff on the side of the street. And it was hard to watch what the devastation, even just on the street.
It looked like War 4.
It sort of brought a sense of numbness over me to the point where I was in utter shock.
My brother and I were walking from outside of the gate to my father's house. We didn't say one word to each other.
When I arrived in the basement, to my rib kicked up the vent, and told me to make them safe. And some of them were safe. So the mental was all wet. Gewoon gehabt the toilet was so heavy from Wasser. We just didn't know what to do next. Schade op ongehoben de zijn toilet. Wat onder maar rust zitten en schwarze.
Daarna is dan en doen ze lachen. Het is ik wakker op de blok en ik kom ons in mijn huis. Het is geweldig schrecklich. Maar gedacht in te gappen. Maar gelukkig is gezien hoe steeds ik maar gelukkig is dat van pijn. Griffel maar vader is ik passie. Something very devastating happened. You gotta sit down. Our house is zerflickt ganzen.
Und die Kinder, Sachen von School, Sachen mit den Kindern haben allein gemacht. Das alles ist geschwimmen, alles ist durchgeweicht mit Salzwasser gewesen, marastic and all muddy and so gewesen tinkel und kalt.
The best way to explain the mood here and the feeling was it was eerie. It was very eerie to walk around there and to see.
And all he told me was Sasuras. I came back with the command center. Since we had cell problems, we had to set up some type of communication. The Baruch Shalom, they came out the first night, helped us with security. There was no police force here. We had over 50 guys patrolling Seagate. The phone calls just didn't stop coming in from all over the world to help us in a time of need.
Well, I drove down to Seagate. The devastation was massive. What you saw was no matter what we threw, no matter what, collecting dry goods, collecting fans and air and blowers and humidifiers, it wasn't that they needed something, they needed everything.
The first couple of days, I was like in a daze. I couldn't get myself to walk down here to this basement because I was just too horrific.
For days after I got home, I did nothing. Other than pump the water out, I did nothing. I didn't know where to start.
Mijn plaatsje maken gasten, mijn plaatsje kopen jewelry. You understand, mijn plaatsje, all of a sudden, you're homeless.
Frankly, it was only the Orthodox community that really had a presence here. You know, you couldn't even get your cell phone charged except at the station that the Orthodox community set up and made clear that what they did was for everyone. You didn't have to be a member of the shul or whatnot. It was meant for the community at large. It was the only presence that...
With the invitation, they took us in wholeheartedly.
I called Mordechai on the day. I told him, I can get you X amount of dollars, from the appeal Landos. And I hear him on the other line saying, this guy's nuts.
Da hat umgeriefen, einmal der Shabbos, als morgen der Früh gab es einen Landaus Shiro Campaign. Und ich habe probiert zu helfen.
Rachmono, jüdische Kinderlich, we all know that Hitler Rachmono, please give us whatever you can, every dollar counts, whatever you can give. It's mamish at solos and poshes. Some families don't have what to eat.
I don't know what drove me, but I was consistently encouraged by the kind people I met.
Hashi Jacobowitz from Scoops, he came in there and first he walked in, he's like, what could I help? And he saw, without saying even what was going on, so he ran out there and started bringing in food.
I didn't see him for 2 weeks. All I saw him was on YouTube.
Back in my mind, I was always thinking, what's with my parents, what's with you people, and see, like, I have to be here for that.
The community needed,
there was really just desperation on their faces. And all the classes had been leveled. All of the, there was no rich and no poor, no Jew and no non-Jew. And the request for help wasn't, no one was looking for a check. It was literally, they weren't even saying what they wanted help with. Their faces just simply said, help.
I didn't know what's happening, what's going to happen next. If you let it came around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buses came from Baltimore with volunteers. We started crying. Who are they? Who called them? Who's paying them? They came on their own to help the show.
So we're going to stay there until Mr. Maple Avenue is happy. Every group gets 1 sheet.
Man hat sich wissentlich gemacht. Man hat nicht gesagt, hey, hängt sich auf. Man hat uns geholfen.
You sit down, relax, I'll do the schlepping. And he slept, like, he was there for hours. I found out later, I'm sorry, I forgot his name. He is a Rav of a shul in Baltimore with 600 misparim.
A car stops in front of my house and he says, do you see that guy pulling your refrigerator out of your basement? He's a cardiologist.
They brought in the cavalry, we didn't see the stop. It was a never-ending kiddush of chesed.
I think we showed the greater community of mankind how you respond when another is in need. And we spent the day there just engaging in I don't care how you describe it as a avodas parach, back-breaking labor, just to clear out some of the debris, to allow people a head start on rebuilding their lives.
I'm sure that you don't even realize what the storm can do to a family that has a lot of other things in their life, but the storm really can really Chas v'Shalom, devastate people in a lot of different ways.
It's thrilling.
Hashem Eloi Kaini, oy oy oy, Yalti Kaini, Tere Kaini, Ovonereka, oy oy oy, Yalti Kaini, Hashem Eloi Kaini, oy oy oy, Yalti Kaini, Hashem Eloi Kaini, Ovonereka, oy oy oy, Yadayno, 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 I Azrini Rachmecho, Veloi Veloi Azvini, Veloi Azvini, Chassidic, Chassu Hashem Eloi Kaini. Rabbi Wallerstein, please come to the chuppah. Rabbi Wallerstein, to the chuppah. And Yankee Elephant, please come to the chuppah. Rabbi Wallerstein. Yankee Elephant, please come.
Maivo, Ashalai Doso, Lasham Davshi, like Nishba, the Milbo. Maya is a doinai, Ezoko, Malaya.